Usually not those two in the back. Okay. Calling to order the meeting of the City General Government. Roll call, please.
Bridges.
Here.
Miller.
Here.
Robinson.
Here.
Perkins. Melton.
Here.
Dean's going to do the invocation for us.
Lord, Father, we come to you today. We ask you for your assistance in all the business that we're about to do. Father, we pray for wisdom, discernment. Father, lead us as we try to move forward with our city. Lord, I want to ask for your protection over our fire and EMS and the police department, Lord, and all our workers and here at Nowata. Father, watch over them. Lord, help us as we move forward. Give us blessings, and Lord, we'll give you the glory for all the steps we move forward. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was refreshing.
Okay, we're going to skip down to 5.1 and do Ray's oath.
You mean to come out there where you're at?
Face the camera. Don't worry about that.
I thought I was going to do this. I'd have wore my suit like
Hold this back.
Okay, there we go.
If you'd repeat after me, please state your name.
Ray Melton.
Do solemnly swear
I solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend the Constitution
obey, and defend the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of Oklahoma,
of the State of Oklahoma,
and will discharge my duties
and will discharge my duties
of my office
of my office
with fidelity,
with fidelity,
that I have not paid or contributed,
that I have not paid or contributed,
either directly or indirectly,
either directly or indirectly,
any money or valuable thing
any money or valuable things
to procure my appointment,
to procure my appointment,
that I will not knowingly
that I will not knowingly
receive directly or indirectly
receive directly or indirectly
any money or valuable thing
any money or valuable thing
for the performance or non-performance
for the performance or non-performance
of any act or duty
of any act or duty
pertaining to my office,
pertaining to my office,
other than the compensation allowed by law.
other than the compensation allowed by law.
And I further swear
And I further swear
that I will not receive,
that I will not receive,
use, or travel upon
use, or travel upon
any free pass,
any free pass, okay,
or on free transportation
or on free transportation
during my term of office.
during my term of office.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay!
That means you cannot ride the Galloping Goose for free.
I can probably get along with that.
3 is consent actions. By single motion, the board approves or adopts the following items or actions. Any items marked consent may be moved from the list at the option of the commissioner and acted on separately. 3.1.
Go ahead.
3.1, approval of minutes from the regular meeting, January 7th, 2019, February 4th, 2019, March 4th, 2019, and April 1st, 2019. I was not here for the April meeting, so I'll have to do them separate.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve January the 7th, 2019.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges.
Yes.
Miller. Yes. Melton.
Yes.
Does he need to abstain? on
No,
these?
actually, you can still approve minutes even if you weren't at the meeting, so it's not a violation, but no.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And Robinson.
Yes. So let's lump the rest of them in February, March, and April 2019.
I'll make a motion to approve
I'll second.
February, March, and April.
Roll call, please.
Miller.
Yes.
Bridges.
Yes.
Melton.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 3.2 is check register for general government. Anybody have any questions or concerns?
Well, there's concerns, but we've ripped down there pretty fast, but we've got a lot of debt paid, so.
I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 3.3 is claims for general government.
That would be your estimate for living materials, Donna.
I put in a PO for, it's just an estimate for 10,000 for extra money for the new building out here. That would be for the shell and to build up the pad. We had 31,000 is what the material is going to be, and then 12,000 for the, I wasn't here last month, I apologize. So to explain it, 31,000 is what the material, metal is going to be, 12,000 for the concrete work. So that leaves me about $4,000. So estimate was $10,000 to get the pad. Now, if I turn the building a little bit from where I was going to get it, it won't be quite as much if it's in here at an angle instead of straight, which it'll fit like that.
What do you want, chief?
I need 10.
You want straight or angle?
I'd rather have it angled, which is still going to take quite a bit of shell to back it down. So I'm asking for 10,000. And it probably won't take that much, but I would like to have that cushion if it does.
I was also working on a potential people helping us haul the shell, so that would reduce the cost of the
Yes.
shell.
The county, Winnipeg, said they would help us haul. The city, Roger advised he would help us haul. And from my understanding, Woody Material is getting rid of shell like crazy right now for free.
I can't verify.
If we can get it, if we can get the letter of approval to proceed, which I've had calls into her and I've not heard anything back from her yet, so about the letters. If we can get going, but the price of metal is going up every day.
That's true. Good. I'll make a motion to approve that.
I'll second. Roll call.
Bridges,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton.
Yes.
4 is reports. 4.1 is the treasurer report.
After this vendor loan of payments that we're approving tonight, the available cash balance in the general fund is $2,163.83. Municipal authority is $39,924.94. And medical authority is $10,167.95. We're running tight this month, more than normal, because we had a lot of expenditures for the lightning strike out at the water plant, and those bills are coming in, and we normally don't have that expense, but we are submitting those to OMAG for reimbursement.
4.2 is city manager.
I don't have a whole lot this month. We're gearing up, working on getting started on the budget, trying to figure out how to get the old budgets in QuickBooks so we can build a new budget in QuickBooks, because we have to send 3 years' worth in tabular form to the state when we submit it. It's been a crazy month. With the flood, it's been insane. The guys are working hard. The departments all seem to be functioning well and doing what they need to do right now.
4.3 is code enforcement.
I've been extremely busy. It's an understatement, but I'll try to summarize what I've been up to. Right now I have 3 contracts signed for the dilapidated homes to be demolished. Those are to be done within 60 days. Contracts are usually 30. I went ahead and extended them because of all the rain that we've been getting. So we would have done more of the contracts, but I want to see how these contractors actually perform. If we're satisfied, then we'll take the next step, and then if we're not, we'll proceed however we need. I have currently 19 active cases, mostly tall grass, trash. And my goal is to increase that by 20 by the end of the week. Also, I've been reactive right now. I'm essentially answering calls and complaints, and I'm trying to work on being more proactive. And right now, I looked at the map earlier today. I'm spending a ton of time in Ward 1. I'm trying to spread it to all the wards. That way, I don't want to hear that code enforcement's picking on this part of town. I need to spread the love. So, and also I'd like to add, Bob and Donovan, the street department, they've helped me out a lot lately. And they helped me get in touch with the railroad company, which surprised me because, well, it not surprised me that they helped me, but it surprised me the contact. I've been contacting some different numbers. They gave me the maintenance number. Well, I thought that maintenance would be for actual trains. No, it was maintenance on the actual property. So far they have cleaned from Osage all the way down past Choctaw, and they're still working on it. So, and they've cleaned out a lot.
Fantastic.
I could go on and on, but that's pretty much the best summary of what we got going on.
Thank you. 4.4 is police chief. Make it quick.
Just for that, Douglas.
Makeup.
We did have, seriously, we had a very busy month this month. We were dispatched to 80 calls to service. We had 57 written reports were taken by officers. We worked 2 accidents. They made 17 arrests and 105 citations. So it was a very, very busy month, especially that's a lot of reports, almost 60 in a month. One thing I would like to add is I spoke to Melanie about it. During the flood, we used every resource that the city had, and we still didn't have enough. So I've talked to her about updating and getting the city guys more road closed signs, because we had units parked at everywhere the water was flooding, and we still didn't have enough. So she's working on.
Ed from Grand Gateway came and talked to me today, and he told me if I'll get him a letter saying that, we're in dire need of these, he'll help us purchase 20 or 25.
That'd be awesome.
Great.
Yeah, because we had, literally, I've never been in that situation before, but I called her and said, Melanie, I don't know what to do. I said, every street in this town is underwater. So we had fire, police, EMS, every city worker, we had everybody out, and it still wasn't enough. So that'll be a tremendous help to block streets where we can actually roll around and help people that need help instead of being stuck in one spot for 2 hours. That's all I've got.
Okay. 4.5 is fire chief.
It's been, as he said, a very busy month. We're trying to transition and trying to play catch up. So we've been staying hooked up. We're still waiting on our letter to proceed for the building. As I said, what we do, haven't heard anything from that. I've called about once a week, every week, and not got a return phone call yet.
Who's that with?
Grand Gateway.
Who?
Grand Gateway.
I'll call Ed tomorrow, we'll see what.
4.5 is, or 4.6 is animal control.
Been busy 2 weeks. I tell you, last 2 weeks I picked up 18 animals, dogs. Found homes for 5 of them. Still got 13 left out there. Did a lot of repair work on the kennels, which is desperately needed. But just staying busy and trying to keep chief off of me.
Oh, by the
I
way,
think Don had more. I think Don had more.
Oh, I'm sorry, Don, did I cut you off?
I was just gonna say, we're about 80% done with the hydrant, flushing hydrants.
Okay,
Good.
sorry. Are you done?
Ray's recertified.
Yes.
We're recertified. That'll save us some money in the long run, so
A lot of money.
appreciate that, doing that for us.
Okay, 5, discuss and appropriate action on. 5.1 is taken care of. 5.2, appointment of chairman of the Board of Commissioners.
I make a motion that we appoint Dana as mayor again.
I'll second that.
Congratulations.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Now it's your turn.
5.3, appointment of treasurer of the city of Nowata, Dean Bridges.
Second.
Roll call,
That's a
please.
motion, yes.
Bridges, or Robinson,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
and Bridges.
No.
Too bad.
You're outnumbered.
I know it, that's why I said it.
5.4 is appointment of city manager.
Make a motion to appoint Melton?
I second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 5.5 is appointment of secretary of the Board of Commissioners. Melanie's currently doing that.
I make a
Part of the
motion,
job.
we reappoint her.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Miller,
Yes.
Bridges,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 5.6 is appointment of city judge. Our current city judge is Todd Cone.
Right.
Have we heard from Todd?
Oh, I'm sure he wants to serve, and he does an excellent job.
And
What we got, chief?
I just want to say that definitely the next two numbers here, 1,000 million%, the next two
Appointment.
positions.
I'll second that.
Make a
okay.
motion to reappoint Todd Cone as our judge?
And I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 5.7 is appointment of city attorney, and we're not gonna let him go anywhere. So,
Now, make it a little bit nervous for him.
I'll entertain a motion.
I'll second.
Oh, you're first, I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Miller,
Yes.
Bridges,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 5.8, Donna Austin to present a school project to the council on North Park. Donna here? Donna, okay. Moving on. 5.9, Atlas Broadband to address the council for proposal of free Wi-Fi downtown.
This is just basically an update. I talked to Lewis at Atlas today, and we're talking about the block on each side of Cherokee from Spikes Park up to Napa, which would include the depot. And they're going to get with me this week to see where they could, about possibly putting a thing on the tower, so that way they can produce their signal.
Okay.
And is that free? It's free, no charge at all whatsoever to the city to help with getting people to come downtown.
Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
5.10, revisit new quote for FirstNet service.
Okay, this was, the council had asked for this to come back this month. The quote from FirstNet for 40 of the cell phones, 3 hotspots, 3 tablets, and the enhanced push-to-talk walkie-talkie feature on the phones comes to a cost of $2,100.40 per month. Right now, we currently pay US Cellular $2,900 a month, so this would be cheaper for us.
Can I ask a question on the hotspots? Who's got those?
Those 3 would be in ambulances.
Ambulances?
But we'll need them for.
We have to have 7 of them for the patrol cars. Every car has to have one.
So we're gonna add 7 more to this?
At $36.80 per month.
So now, what do we got? Okay, 2,500? Is that about right?
Yeah.
I can't take my shoes off, so.
Yeah, please,
Will be
yeah.
Yeah.
$368.
We all appreciate you not taking the shoes off.
368. We're at 2468. And then the tablets go to who?
That's also EMS.
EMS? And you got yours.
Sir,
You got yours.
will,
Tablets and stuff.
ours are provided, yeah,
You're good.
we're good. We just need the mobile hotspots.
So we're at 2,500, basically, right?
Yeah, it's still cheaper than what we're paying now.
Now, the phones are 99 cents a piece. Is that right?
Yes.
Do we have insurance for replacement, or is it 99 cents if we need to replace it?
No, they're under warranty whenever if they get broke, we send it in, we notify them.
When do we repurchase?
Whenever we decide we want to update.
Okay. Then the activation fee?
Which, yeah, and they're giving us an activation credit altogether of $6,300.
Oh, well, they're gonna have to up that, because we need $368 more added to that for these 7 new, for these hotspot activations.
Yeah.
Might be less than that, I guess. All right. Yes, sir?
On the ambulances, they won't need the tablets. The new billing company provides the tablets.
Yeah, we won't have to buy new tablets. They give us tough tablets,
Oh, they do?
yes.
Okay, cool.
Those are very expensive too.
Since I kind of asked for this, in a way, I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Roll call, Melanie?
Bridges,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
I will make this statement that this is all for the safety of our city.
Yes.
To make us more, you got to communicate to have safety, and so that's why we're spending this money, to make sure we can crosstalk whenever we need it.
Cheaper than buying radios. The radios are $700 a piece, so.
5.11, approval and ratification of ordinance 2019-05-01, amending Chapter 1, Part 17, titled Services in General of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Norwalk, by adding a new section 17-107 to Chapter 1, Part 17, titled Utility Collection Fee, to provide for a collection fee of 35% of the amount of unpaid fines or cost if contracting with a collection agency for the collection thereof, providing for severability, providing a repealer, and declaring emergency and effective date. Ugh.
That's a lot.
What the heck was all that?
So this allows when you have delinquent utility bills, people that have not paid and they've become a bad account, not necessarily somebody that's just a regular customer of yours, that it's already a bad account. If you want to send that account to a collection agency, the collection agency can collect a fee of 35% and it's added to the bill. So it's something the girls in the office have wanted for a while. A lot of other cities do it. It's really kind of up to you guys. We do charge that 35% with municipal court right now.
I'll entertain a motion.
Make a motion we approve ordinance 2019-0501.
I'll second that. Roll call, please.
Miller,
Yes.
Robinson,
Yes.
Bridges,
Yes.
Melton.
Yes.
Mayor, you have an emergency clause, if somebody would make a motion separately
Okay.
to approve that, it'll become effective immediately.
Okay.
Okay, I make a motion we approve the emergency clause.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Miller,
Yes.
Bridges,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 5.12, approval to replace existing outdated computers.
Okay, the council had asked for this to be tabled last month and come back this month. That way we could get a better quote on what it would take to replace all of the computers and equipment that need to be replaced. The first quote that you have is 20 computers at $17,000, and the second one is 20 computers at $20,000. The difference here is the $20,000 quote, these are solid state drives, the other ones are not. And it's for 20 computers, 1 server, and 2 additional monitors. And this is contract pricing through Dell. The one we had for the last month was through Two Trees on Statewide, and I believe it was, I want to say it was similar to this first one, but it was only for 10 computers. It wasn't for 20. This replaces 6 in the PD, 4 downstairs at City Hall, Jerry's computers, 2 at wastewater, and Public Works. This will replace everybody's stuff that needs to be replaced.
I expected this to be much higher.
I did too, and we can actually make this, I talked to the rep, we can do this in stages, and we can break it out over several months. However we need to do it.
To go for the solid state, it's absolutely hardly anything. The solid state don't crash as much.
I don't have any
And it's
experience with
faster.
solid state, but Karen does.
It is faster. I turned it over to the IT department at Grand Lake where I work and had them look it over and make suggestions to me because that's who they deal with all the time. And this is their rep that they deal with. And I don't know anything, so I didn't know what I was looking at. But that is what they said to get the solid state. Definitely. They said you're putting a little bit more money, but it's well worth it.
Do they have any kind of service contract that comes with that?
I believe so.
Yeah.
It's on the last page.
Okay. Okay.
We get 3 years of tech support
Yep.
and 3 years of next business day on-site support.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve us out of the dark ages.
Thank you.
Yes, very much.
Do I have a second?
For the fire department, including
Yes. Yeah. I'll second that.
Yeah, I'll second it.
Roll
Can I
call.
second one too?
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
In the long run, technology saves money. It costs you up front, but it saves you money.
Absolutely.
6 is events. 6.1, next regularly scheduled meeting will be June 3rd, 2019. 6.2, citywide yard sale will be held June 1st and 2nd, 2019. Free yard sale weekend, no permit necessary. 6.3, City Hall closed May 27th, 2019 in observance of Memorial Day. 6.4, Historical Society will not be picking up flowers after Memorial Day. All flowers need to be picked up by June 3rd, 2019.
So they are not,
They are not.
They are not.
They said they had too many and they didn't want them this year.
oh,
So 7 is new business. Do I have any new business from the board?
the only thing that, I know we had a lot of complaints after the cleanup day. When is our next one scheduled?
June. Is it impossible for us to schedule a couple in June?
A couple of extra ones. We can do
Or a
that.
couple? Two
Couple
times?
of-
Yeah,
Like
the way we're doing
two.
it now is because that's the dumpsters that they provide us for free.
Yeah.
Okay, and what
That's
would
why.
it cost for us to provide
It's
those?
about $1,000.
Okay, My feelings on this is we're asking people to clean up this town, but yet we aren't helping them. And if they're full by Saturday morning and then they can't dump, they're upset, and I don't blame them. But I think we also need to work with the working people, and I work out of town, and a lot of our people work out of town. But we need to, if nothing else, make it Sunday afternoon. I know we have to pay overtime, we got to find someone that'll willing to come in, but we can do Sunday afternoon, we could do longer hours, one night, till 8 o'clock. I mean, it's daylight, come on. And make it a little bit better so that they're working out in their yard and they get home from work, they can still come and come till 8 o'clock at night. Because you're making it impossible, and if they have their trailer all loaded up, they're ticked off.
I've seen the same thing with them showing up on Saturday and it's closed down and they got this trailer full of stuff.
Exactly.
So I guess what I'd be asking Karen and the rest of us, it's $1,000 what, per
dumpster.
per dumpster?
Yeah, by the time you dump everything.
What are we willing to pay for? Yes, sir.
I just rented a 40-yard dumpster from a place in Coffeyville, or in Caney, and it was half price of what our city, the business that does our city stuff, it was half.
That's picking it up and everything?
Yep. You just can't put tires, anything hazardous, paint, anything like that.
Which is the same rules.
No
Yeah.
concrete, no rock.
Right.
Everything else is fair game.
Can you get me their number?
Absolutely can.
John, what do we got to do to add to?
We can contract with somebody else for the roll-offs,
Okay.
besides who we're with right
So
now.
use them, plus we could have another contract right beside it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but I'd like for Monty to look into that, because they are trying to clean up, you know, and I'm sure you're hearing it, buddy.
Yes, sir, I am.
Well, the place we fought forever right down here, you know, at the end of Willow Street, she broke her neck. She's been trying to get up here. She called me last week, and all she's doing is waiting to have the money to get a dumpster. She's got a church group and a rehab group coming in to help her, but dumpsters cost a fortune.
And all I had was I wanted to thank PD, EMS, fire, our city workers, everybody that was out in that flood the other night. Thank you for all you did. It was amazing the way everybody came together and worked hard.
I forgot to mention Department of Transportation.
Yeah.
Glenn had his guys, they were up there till, 9 o'clock? They stayed way over that night helping us, so.
Our nursing homes were in trouble, and I had Roger and Will, and I don't know the other guy that was with Roger, but they were trying to divert water away from the nursing homes so they wouldn't have to evacuate during the night, and it was a royal mess, but our city employees were fantastic. Thank you guys. And I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Good second.
Roll call, please.
Miller,
Yes.
Bridges,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. We are adjourned and opening the meeting of City Community Medical Authority. Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Here.
Miller,
Here.
Robinson,
Here.
Perkins, Melton.
Here.
3 is consent actions. By single motion, the board approves or adopts the following items or actions. Any items marked consent may be moved from the list at the option of a trustee and acted on separately. 3.1 is approval of minutes for the regular meeting, January 7th, 2019, February 4th, 2019, March 4th, 2019, and April 1st, 2019.
Make a motion to approve them all.
And I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 3.2 is check register for Community Medical Authority. Any questions, concerns?
Nothing.
I'll entertain a motion.
Motion to approve.
I second.
Roll call, please.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Bridges.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 4 is reports. 4.1 is EMS Director Report.
I worked really hard getting everything into the computer for the state on the issue that we had had for compliance. Everything is in to the state website that they need. And I got a letter last week that shows that they accept everything and we're in good standings with them. I'm just needing one paper to put in the file, and if they come to inspect us, we have everything, all of our ducks are in a row there. We have a couple of girls that are in school right now for advanced. It's in between paramedic and EMT. They test later this month, so hopefully. And then we also have had a couple of applications from paramedics, so even though we are a basic service, we should be able to provide more advanced service here before too long. That's been a concern for us that work the trucks. It's real easy to get used to have a paramedic in the truck, and we want that for our community. We just haven't been able to do that for a while, so we've got a few that are interested and a few in-house that are going to be testing. Hopefully we'll have more advanced service than what we've had in the past. Other than that, I think everything's going pretty good. Oh, you got anything?
Thank you, ma'am. 5 is discuss and appropriate action on. We
don't have any
We
items.
got nothing. Do I have any new business? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make it a motion.
Second.
Roll call?
Bridges.
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. We are adjourned and opening the meeting of the Nowata City Municipal Authority. Roll call?
Bridges.
Here.
Miller,
Here.
Robinson,
Here.
Perkins, Melton.
Here.
3 is consent actions. By single motion, the board approves or adopts the following items or actions. Any items marked consent may be moved from the list at the option of a trustee and acted on separately. 3.1 is approval of minutes, regular meetings, January 7th, 2019, February 4th, 2019, March 4th, 2019, and April 1st, 2019.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 3.2, check register for municipal authority.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Bridges,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 3.3 is approval of deposit refunds, May 6, 2019.
What these are, it's inactive accounts that people have closed their account, they moved away. We're either taking their deposit and applying it to the balance due, or if it pays it off, we're sending them what's left.
Entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 3.4 is approval of claims.
You guys have quite a few of those. We have the chemical one from Brentag. We have, the council had asked for estimates for roof repair for the reservoir. There are 2 of those in there. The cheaper quote, we can actually make payments on. We can pay that over for 4 months, which is what I would recommend doing. Because that's a $41,000 to $46,000 is a lot to come up with us right now all at one time. But if we can break it up over several months, we're okay. We have a quote from Tony Brannon for putting in the valves to be able to divert the water so we can drain the reservoir in the future as needed. The total cost for that one is $14,850. And Teddy's real good about if we need to pay things out, let us pay it out. The other estimate on the roof was $51,000, half up front and half at the end of the job.
You look at these? Have you looked at these?
Yes.
Yeah, Jerry brought them all to me.
What do you suggest?
If we want to fix it, I'm okay with the Scott's roofing bid. And I did talk to him personally. It says in that quote that it's to be paid up for part up front and part at the end, but he did tell me that we could make a payment arrangement. We just needed to work with him and let him know. But I think it had a 12-year warranty on it. Hopefully, we won't need it after 12 years. So, but, the other one was only 5 or 6 years. I'm not sure. I don't have.
Free labor, 5 years.
I don't have them in front of me, Dean. I'm sorry, but we used Scott's to repair our roof on the OMAG insurance claim, and then on our garage recently, and I have no complaints with their work whatsoever. So I would recommend.
Melanie, what kind of arrangement would you have to have?
I need it 4 months. If we can do $10,000 a month over 4 months,
We can do
we
that?
can do that.
And is that that's the Scott's bill or the bid?
The industrial, commercial.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we all know this has got to be done. If you read your report from last time, we've got to do this. So if they're willing to work for us, I'm going to suggest, make a motion to approve the industrial commercial roofing company to do this.
As funds become available.
Yes. Okay, as funds, yeah. Yes.
So do we need to do, like, separate approvals for all this?
You could pull the roofing because it has a special arrangement to it. And so you could approve all the other claims and then specifically by a separate motion, approve the roofing with the contingency we're talking about.
I just did that, so we pulled.
So you have that motion on
Okay.
for just the roofing.
Okay. All right, do I have a second?
I'll second. Go ahead.
Okay.
Bridges,
Yes.
Belton,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 4 is report 4.1.
Well, we got to approve the rest of
You
it.
gotta do the rest of the.
Oh, okay, okay,
I have a
that's,
question about that mural. Do we want to try to retain that, or can we get rid of that, or does it matter?
Fix the reservoir.
Yeah.
Okay. But that was a concern of his, if we wanted, to try to prevent damage to it, or what, so.
Of course, if you can.
Great.
right.
All right, and then, are we talking about Teddy's thing yet, or is that something
That's what
separate?
we're
Okay.
To divert the water.
Yeah. You all know about Teddy, and he's done a lot of work with us. I think he's a little cheap, to be honest, but I think he's trying to work with us. But he did put in there that anything, I think if you kind of look good, that anything above and beyond his quote would be up to $75 an hour per person. And that's including his equipment and everything, not just the men. So I think it's $45 per person if it's just labor. So, again, this is gonna, we could probably do a little cheaper or with some help from Roger's crew if it's available. Because it's gonna be a day of just digging, just trying to find lines and see where they go and a few things. So it may be cheaper, it may be more. We work with Teddy, I have no complaints. I'm all for it. So whether you want to do it now or put it off a while, I'll leave that up to the council.
We have to get that done before we go to the one we just approved, don't we?
So Mayor, why don't we pull this one too,
Okay.
that we're talking about? the same thing, payable over 4 months as funds become available.
Okay.
So we pulled, Ray, we pulled this one, and you would approve it separately, and then we can go back to the batch of claims and just approve them all at once.
Okay. Do I have a motion on this?
Make a motion, we approve this as fund comes available in the next 4 months. Payment schedule.
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. Okay, now the remainder of the claims. What do we have left, Melanie? Brentag,
Yeah, most of it's really small stuff. Brentag, Carter Automotive for $47, Accurate Environmental for $350 for the water sample tests, USA Blue Book, $419, $49 to Carter Automotive again for mowers parts, 12-volt pump to get the water out of the meter cans for $421.
do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Bridges,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. Okay, is that it on that? 4.1 is sewer plant, and I apologize, Justin, I left him out earlier. He was at the sewer plant all night long in the rain, taking care of issues. I apologize for leaving you out earlier. Thank you for being there. Do you have a report for us?
Jimmy wrote up one, I think. He's already submitted it.
Yeah. Thank you for being there.
Justin would like to discuss
All the flown aerators, we got Collinsville, they're gonna let us borrow one. They pulled it, they're supposed to pull it today, so I'll call them in a couple of days and see if they got it pulled. And they'll let us use it and try it out before we buy some. And see if it works.
I was out there the day after the flood and talked with Justin, and he knows his stuff. So we're in good hands out there with Jimmy leaving. So thank you, Justin. 4.2 is the water plant.
Just a couple of more things. The generator is back up and running full again, at full operation. The reservoir is, I think you probably know, but the reservoir is cleaned and up and running. It's full capacity again. I think Dawn discussed, we're still flushing hydrants. One other item. That's good enough for now.
Think of it, just wave at me.
Okay.
How much longer are we going to go on the flushing of hydrants, and do we anticipate discolored water?
I'm sure you could have some low pressure issues and some brown color. As far as how much longer, I'm gonna have to ask Dawn.
Probably 2 more days.
That's fine.
A couple more days. Thank you, Doug.
You bet. Thank you.
4.3 is public works. Rogers.
He's out on
Here,
vacation.
but we have a report. Written report. 5 is discuss and possible action on 6.1, approval of resolution 2019-05-01 for the utility collections.
And this basically mimics what you did in the city. It's just because this is a different legal entity, we're asking to approve it inside the utilities.
Okay. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second? Roll call, please.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Bridges,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. 6.2 is approval of termination of collection agreement with AMS for utility billing collections.
That's the company that we're currently using, and in the last 4 years, they've collected 7 accounts for us. That's why we're wanting to switch to RS2, which is the same company It's through Aberdeen, which does our court collections, and they do collect very well.
Do we pay them by collection or by the month?
No, whatever they collect for us, they'll charge 35% of that. That's why we did the 35% on the general fund side, so we could include that 35% to cover that charge.
I'm the one we're getting rid of.
It
We
was
pay
by
them by a percentage of account, and they've only collected 7 in 4 years. Okay. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. And 6.3 is approval of collection contract with RS2 for delinquent utility collections.
Make the motion to approve that.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. Do I have any new business from the board? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Bridges,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Melton,
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes. We are adjourned.